CEO of Team Destiny. I guess you could say that I am the founder of Team Destiny, along with my awesome leaders, Ashley and Kaylee. I want to welcome you guys to the team. It's nice to have you here. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I know I totally enjoyed myself, and now today was like the first day. It's like, okay, get out of the holiday mode and start to focus on my goals and on your goals and my customer goals. So I'm really excited to be on this call tonight. And that's the one reason why we're discussing goal setting tonight. So usually,
hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Guys, I'm sorry, I'm just totally interrupting for maintenance here. Can everybody make sure they mute themselves so that, because I'm recording this, I want to make sure that it all is recorded quietly. We're good. And if nobody knows how to, if you don't know how to, let me know. I can mute you actually from where I'm
at. Nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing personal, but if you see yourself muted and you're not the one who did it, it was me.
Mute me because I'm not quite sure how to.
Oh, I can do it. You are muted and Lynn is muted. Okay, you're all good. Go for it, Amy.
All right, let's talk about goal setting tonight. Make sure that you guys have a piece of pen and paper. We're going to take some good notes here and get ready to kick off 2016 with a bang. I'm usually pretty well organized and I have everything written out on my screen, but tonight it's just like brain dump on my piece of paper. So bear with me, okay? So if sky's the limit and there is no end to what you guys can achieve, what would your goal be for this business? Say, let's just say it would be crazy cool if I could, and then fill in the blank. What's your crazy cool? What would you like to do? For me, well, this is my 2015 goals. So you might want to write down what my goals were and then just use them as a reference to maybe what you guys want your goals to be. But for 2015, my number one goal was I was going to hit Success Club 5 12 months out of the year. And personally, for me, that was because I wanted to hit the Success Club trip and I wanted to go on the cruise, and I earned that trip, but I'm not going on the cruise because I get motion sick and I'm like totally terrified, but I earned the trip. So but I wanted to really show my husband, first and foremost, I wanted to show him that this business is legit. Like, we can earn awesome free cruises and things with this business. So it was really just to prove to him, that I can do this and it's worthwhile. Number two, my goal was I wanted to pay off credit card debt. That was important to me to be able to do that for my family. Number three, I wanted to end the year as a 2-star diamond coach, which I did. Yay! Number three, that was number three. I wanted to end the year as a 2-star diamond coach. Number four, I wanted to be at my goal body. I wanted to be in the best shape of my life. No, not really there, but it's okay. We're all a work in progress. I'm still working on it every single day. Number five, I wanted to earn $700 per week. Number six, I wanted to help 50 people transform their life in 2015. So I basically came up with this list of goals by doing is 30daypush.com. Write that down. 30daypush.com. It's by Chalene Johnson, which you guys probably know her from PIO, TurboFire, Chalene Extreme. She is an amazing, amazing woman, and I learned so much from her. This 30daypush.com, you just go on there, put in your email. They email you every single day for 30 days. It takes about 10 minutes a day, tops, 10 minutes a day. So I would highly recommend that you guys all begin that January 1st and go through that all of January. 30daypush.com. Okay. After I had all my goals planned out, I sat back and I asked myself, what one goal would I have to hit in order to hit all the goals? Does that make sense? What one goal would I have to hit in order to reach all the other goals? And as I sat back and I looked at my list, I thought, if I would help 50 people transform their life in 2015, that means I would hit all the other goals. It would just automatically happen. So I focused on that one goal right there, to help 50 people in 2015. It doesn't even have to be 50. If you want to hit Success Club 5 every single month, you need to help 3 people with a challenge pack. So do the math. 3 times 12, is that 36? Yeah. Okay, good. 36 people. And that's getting Success Club 5 every single month. So it doesn't even have to be 50. It can be 36 people in 2015. So if I did that, if I helped that many people in 2015, that means that I would reach all my other goals. That means that I must be inviting people every single day. It means I must be holding challenges every single month. It means that I need to learn how to handle objections. I'm not good at that. I kind of shy away from any confrontation. And when somebody's like, no, that's not for me, I'm like, okay. But, I learned and I grew. I did personal development on handling objections. And I learned that I don't have to hide in my shell. I can come out and just start asking questions and just start digging around and getting to know them better. And I learned how to handle objections. And also that I must be consistent on social media. If I want to help 50 people in 2015, I would have to be consistent on social media. And I must be building relationships on purpose. Do you get that? I must be building relationships on purpose. And that's I think one of the best parts of our job, because I'm such a people person, is building relationships on purpose. Hi, Crystal. Welcome. So if I am doing those, that means that I'll be having challengers that are getting success, which means I'll be signing new coaches, which means I'll be growing my business, which means I'm hitting Success Club. I'm going to earn $700 a week. It just all snowballs. So my main focus was helping 50 people every year in 2015. So I'm a very visual person. So a fun idea that I had is every time I had somebody sign up as a challenger, I wrote their name on a piece of paper and I put it in a glass jar on my desk. And then you can start seeing the jar fill up. And every single day it's a reminder that I need to invite, that I need to be building relationships, I need to be talking to people. And most importantly, it's a reminder that I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it and the proof is in the jar. So that's a fun, if you're visual like me and like to see things, that's a fun thing to do. Goals are just a roadmap to where you are going. They are not set in stone. So if you don't reach those goals, it's not saying that you're not meant for greatness. It's not saying that you're not going to be an awesome Beachbody coach. It's not saying that, one day you're not going to blow it out of the water, because you will. One day you will blow it out of the water. So these goals are not set in stone. So don't be like, I didn't hit my goal this month. I stink. I'm done. I'm out of here. It's not like that. It just means that you need to reevaluate what you're doing. Just take a step back and look and ask yourself, where can I improve? What am I doing wrong? Speak with your coach. Ask them for feedback. That's one thing that I do with my coaches a lot. And so either me, if you talk with me, or if you talk with your personally sponsored coach, which you should be talking to them every single week. That's what they're there for. They're going to be asking you, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? What are you doing to reach these goals? So you should really have an answer for those questions, right? In this business, we own the ability to change our lives, which is crazy cool for me, because I thought that I would have to work for a boss my whole whole entire life and that he would dictate where I'm going. And that's not the case with Beachbody and with coaching. We own the ability to change our lives, and it's empowering and it's awesome and it feels great. Hashtag girl boss, you know? So you have to see and believe that when you are setting these goals, that they can come true. They can absolutely come true. First step is to set your goals and write down what you want to achieve in 2016. The second step is belief, is believing in yourself. You have to have the belief. So when you sit down to write these out, I want you to say to yourself, I believe that I am worthy of success. I believe that with a shadow of a doubt, I will be successful in this business. I believe that I have what it takes. I can do this. I may have areas of weakness, but through personal development, they will become my strength. Start talking to yourself in a positive way. 2016 will be a different year for me. You know, start talking to yourself in a positive way. And there's so many times Ashley's like, Amy, shut up. Like, start talking positive. Stop tearing yourself down. We all need that Ashley, that person, that somebody to say, you know, shut up. Like, are you done already? And get you back on track. So start talking to yourself in that positive way. I am meant for success. I am worthy of success. I can do this. Without a shadow of a doubt, I can do this if I commit to it. Okay, rant over with that. Yes, we all need Ashley. We all need Ashleys in our lives. So think about what it is that you want to achieve. Think about your goals and make sure that when you're thinking about your goals and that you're writing them down, oh, thank you. When you are thinking about your goals and you're writing them down, I want you to use this formula. You ready? Pen and paper. Ready? SMART. SMART. All right, that's the formula. S stands for specific. M stands for measurable. A stands for attainable. R stands for realistic. And T stands for time sensitive. You guys got that? I'll go over it one more time. S is for specific. M is for measurable. A is for attainable. R is for realistic. And T is for time sensitive. Okay, that's your magic formula for when you are setting a goal. And if you have 1 hour a day to work on your business, your goals are going to be so much different than what somebody with 4 to 5 hours a day has. So just keep that in mind. You want to plan your goals around how much time you have to dedicate to this business. That's another beautiful thing about this business is you set your own hours. So just keep that in mind. All right, so let's get really focused. Focused, ready? Blinders on, get really focused on what you want to achieve in 2016. So you can say, I want to hit Success Club 5 every month in 2016. I want to earn $500 per month on average in 2016. I want to be a diamond coach or emerald or ruby or whatever it is, wherever you are on your journey. Say, I want to be a diamond coach by February 28th, 2016. Very specific, very measurable. Specific to a T. It's measurable, it's attainable, it's realistic, and it's time sensitive. Okay, so when you're looking at your goals, make sure that it has each and every one of those points. And being realistic is huge. It's really important to be realistic and say, if you're a brand new coach and you want to be diamond by February 28th, 2016, that means you're going to have to be signing up a lot of new coaches in 45 days, and they need to, they need to go emerald. So that's not really attainable unless you're going to be glued to your computer 24 hours a day, which that's not what I want for you guys. I don't want you guys to have these huge, massive, unattainable goals that are stressing you out, because that's not what this business is about. This business is about giving you freedom. Yeah, you have to work. I'll give you all the tools that you need to succeed, but I don't want to stress you out. I don't want you guys to have these humongous goals that you're not spending time with your family, you're not spending time with your kids, and you're totally stressed out, totally wigging out. We don't want to do that. And that was me. And I really had to take a look around and be like, do I have my priorities in straight? Like, first is God, my husband, my kids, my family, then Beachbody, So I had to really make sure that my goals were attainable and that I wasn't way out there stressing myself out, which stresses out the whole family. So make sure that they're attainable. It's very, very important. And lastly, find that accountability partner. Like, my husband was not going to be that guy. Like, he was not believing in my business. He was not supporting the amount of time that I was putting in. Like, he was not that guy to cheer me on. And my mom, my best friend, she wasn't that person either, because, she would just sugarcoat it and be like, sweetie, you're doing wonderful, she wasn't that person either. For me, that person was Ashley, where she was like, your posting kind of sucks. You're kind of slacking on this, or I can totally tell you're not doing personal development, or are you doing your workouts every single day? Are you inviting? She was a person to slap me and be like, focus. This is what we're doing. This is where you can improve. She actually even told me, pull out a piece of paper and this is what I want you to do. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, yay. I love when people give me homework. I love it. And she was like, tell me what to do and I'll do it. And my husband was not that person. My mom was not that person. Your coach is that person. And there's tons of coaches. Look around on the screen. There's tons of coaches right here that are dedicated to building their business. So go find them on Team Destiny's page, friend request them, message them, and find an accountability partner. Okay, so your coach, and find another coach in the community that we have here. All right, so once we set these awesome goals, this is where people get stuck because they don't know how to attain them. And that's what your coach is for. That is what the training is for the teamdestinycoaches.com. That's why we have the training. So if you want to hit Success Club 5 every single month, first you must go through the training. That's given. It's important. And so you're asking yourself, okay, I'll go through the training, but then how am I going to do this? You must set business hours. Treat your business like a business, not a hobby. There's so many, I've been doing this for over 4 years. I mean, the first 2.5 years, I treated this business like a hobby. Do you know where I could be right now if I treated it like a business? I could be so much farther. But it's part of learning and growing and maturing, and I'm okay with it. So as long as I'm on track now, I'm okay with it. So you must have your set business hours. You're going to be doing your 3 vital behaviors daily. You're going to be being proof the product works and posting about it on social media. You're going to be inviting to your challenge groups, and you're going to be doing personal development. And don't overlook personal development. It's not for psychotic people that need help. That's not what personal development is for. Wherever you are lacking, there is somebody that excels in that can teach you and help you. So personal development is crucial. It is everything. I am constantly listening to podcasts and reading books and I got the Audible app. So when I'm driving, I can just listen to the book in the car. I'm constantly doing personal development. That helps me. That helps my challengers. That helps my coaches. It's very selfless to do. Crystal, I'm going to write that down, and we'll definitely go over some personal development books, right, Ashley? We're on that. Ashley got that. She's self-development queen. Okay, so you're going to be doing the 3 vital behaviors daily. You're going to be holding a challenge group every single month. You need something to invite these people to. If I wasn't holding a challenge group every single month, I don't think I would sell 1 challenge pack, and I'm being honest. And you're going to be having to invite to the challenges, and you're going to have to be building relationships. So if you want to hit Success Club 5, that's a good list of things that you're going to need to be doing. If your goal is to earn money fast, and you know what I mean? We need to earn money. We have families to support. Maybe you have student loans that need to be paid off, or maybe you have a credit card bill that's past due, or it was just Christmas. So I'm sure you guys might have some credit card bills. And I'm just really proud of myself for this year. I didn't have to put a penny of Christmas on a credit card bill. Yay! No credit cards. Awesome! My first year that I did that. So I'm very proud of myself. I'm going to celebrate that. So the best way to start earning money fast is to build a team of coaches. If you're doing all the selling and you're raking in the commissions, that's great, but that's all on you. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of pressure. But when you start building a team of coaches, everything that they do is now helping you and earning you money. And that's where you really start to see the beauty of this business, is when you have a team of coaches underneath you. So you are going to want to hit diamond as soon as possible. And once you start doing that, you're going to want to start building your weak leg. And now I know for a lot of these new coaches, you're like, what? What weak leg? What is a weak leg? Don't worry about it. When you're ready, we will teach you and we will get you there. But there's a method, there's a method to our madness. So you're going to want to hit diamond ASAP, and then we'll start teaching you how to build your weak leg and build volume in your business so you can start earning some more money. And you're going to be wanting to invite challengers to challenge groups, but really you need to be inviting to the coaching opportunity too. And we have sneak peeks and we have things for that too. Just take notes. If you need to write this down and talk to your coach about it, take notes and then get on a one-on-one call with them. And what the heck's a sneak peek? What's Amy talking about? And they'll be more than happy to answer your questions. So what I did, this is what I do. I have a blank calendar on my desk, a real big desk calendar, and I pull that puppy out and I come up with my marketing plan. You need to have a plan. And so I looked at January. In the middle of December, I looked at January and I said, okay, what challenge groups am I going to hold in January? And I'm going to write when my challenge group is going to start in January on my calendar. Start date, challenge group, because we must hold those every single month. When am I going to advertise for the coaching opportunity? When am I going to start talking to people during the month about the coaching opportunity? And when will when's the sneak peek? When am I going to host that? And for me, I have to set these things super early so I can let my coaches know and all you coaches know when I'm going to be holding the sneak peeks, so you guys can invite to them. So like right now, you don't even need to worry about setting that date. It's already set for you. If you don't know when it is, talk to your coach and they will let you know when the sneak peek is for January and when their challenge groups are starting in January. And you can invite your challengers to their challenges. But you need to learn to start doing that now for yourself. You need to learn to get out your calendar and be like, game plan, what's going on in January? So once I get comfortable in January and my challenge groups are going, then I'll start looking at February. Feeling fine in February, that's my next challenge. When's it gonna be? When's the sneak peek going to be? And the first 2 weeks of a month, the first and second week, I am posting on Facebook and social media about my challenge groups. I'm inviting to my challenge groups the first 2 weeks because I don't want to be underneath the gun at the end of the month when it comes to having my Success Club points. So I make sure that I'm inviting to the challenge groups the first 2 weeks in the month. And if I still don't have my Success Club 5 or 10, then I keep going until I have it. But the first 2 weeks, I'm really pushing to find those challengers to join me in my next challenge. And then the last 2 weeks of the month, I am posting about the coaching opportunity. And then once I have that Success Club in there, solid, then I start inviting to the coaching opportunity. So that's kind of how I break up my month. First 2 weeks, go for your challengers. Go for no, get that Success Club 5. And then shift gears at the end of the month and really start looking around for your new coaches that you would like to join your team. When I'm looking for coaches, like I have a paper on my desk and it says 3 coaches for January. And I have a list of people that I would like to see them on my team. And then what I do is throughout the month, I keep thinking, oh, I think she'll make a good coach. Like, look at her. She's like working out and motivating and encouraging. I'm going to start purposely building a relationship with her and getting to know her. And I would write her name down on my list. It's like a plan of attack. Like, it's so important to have a plan of attack. So that's another thing that I do in the beginning of the month, right? How many business building coaches you want that month. And for brand new coaches, 1 or 2 is great. 1 or 2 is great. And write down the names of people that you think would make a great coach. And if they went through your challenge group and you think they're going to make a great coach, but they're just not ready for the coaching yet, write their name down so you can go back to them. So I just want to open this up to everybody right now. What time is it? 9 o'clock? I just want to open up real quick and let's talk about goals. I want you guys to ask us questions. If you have any questions, like, this is my goal, is this realistic? Or this is my goal, how am I going to get there? Or anything, now's the time to ask. And if you don't have any questions now, write them down and get on a one-on-one call with your coach and ask the questions. I know, Crystal, you had questions about personal development. Ashley?
Yeah. I also wanted to, Amy, you did such an awesome job. I'm so glad you shared with us your 2015 goals, because that really kind of enlightens, first of all, it shows us what kind of goals could be made. And second of all, I love how you are human, because you're like, okay, this one, I hit this one, I hit this one, I hit this one. I didn't quite hit that one. Because, guys, goals are made to help drive us, but sometimes we don't hit them. And you know what? That's okay, because as long as you're working towards it consistently, then you'll know if you didn't hit a goal where you need to change for next time.
It's just a roadmap to guide us. That's what the goals are.
So I do have a call to action for all of you off of what Amy said, and then I'll explain some books for personal development. But your call to action, I want to see this happen in the Team Destiny group, because I think this would be really cool to help everybody find their accountability partners, because I like that you were talking about accountability partners. So your call to action is to take Amy's notes and make your push goal. So what she was saying, so write down all the goals that you have, like she said, look at the different areas of your life, figure that out, look at your goal, and then find your one goal that's going to help you drive the rest of the other goals through. And even if you have to create another goal to have that happen, maybe one of them's not already on your list. But if you look at all of them, you're like, you know what, if I did this, all of those goals would probably fall in line. That would be your push goal. Find that goal, okay? So that's your call to action number 1. Find your goal. Then what I want you to do is I want you to talk to your coach. So number 2, talk to your coach and have them help you create the roadmap of how to do it. So like Amy said, she wants to help 50 people transform their life. That was her push goal. How she was going to do it was she needed to run a challenge group every month. She had to invite every day, be like an investigator, really dig into the people's whys as to what they need. Be consistent on social media and building relationships on purpose. Okay, so those were her, that was like her roadmap to get her goal to come to fruition. Okay, so get with your coach to figure out what that is that you have to do. Okay, then what I want you to do, number 3, figure out the amount of hours per week that you would like to work your Beachbody business. Okay, write it down. Write down the amount of hours per week that you want to work your Beachbody business, and write down the amount of the amount of Success Club points you want to hit every month. Okay, your consistent Success Club point per month goal for the year. Okay, so month in, month out, I want to hit Success Club 5 every month. I want to hit Success Club 10. Maybe it's 8. Maybe it's 20. Whatever it is, write it down. Those 2 things, and cover this with your coach. So maybe you'll need a 20, 30-minute conversation with your coach to get all this information down, but you have to do that work ahead of time to call them and talk to them, okay? So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5, very last thing, okay? 5, get on the Team Destiny page, the group, and I want you to post how many hours per week you want to work and your goal Success Club points per month, because this is what's going to help you find a Success Club or an accountability partner, because you don't want to be like, oh, my Success Club goal is to hit 20 Success Club points, but oh, I like, look at Amy. Amy's goal is to hit 5, and I think we'd make great accountability partners. Maybe you would make great accountability partners, but your goals don't align. So it's not going to work out really well. They're not going to push you, and you're probably going to annoy the hell out of them. Okay, so make sure your goals align, and that's why I want everybody to post in the Team Destiny group by the 1st of the new year. So you have like 3 days, 4 days to do this. This is going to help us match people up. We're going to be able to facilitate it too. So if you do this, then we can be like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll call you and be like, hey, Ashley, somebody might be great for you. Maybe Lynn is an awesome accountability partner. So I want you guys to do this. Maybe, Amy, you can post something there, like post your goals below, and then we can have it all in comments so it's easy for us to find them.
Sure.
That would be great. So the first thing I said was to write down your personal goals and find that push goal. Second thing, talk to your coach to find the roadmap to create that push goal. Third thing, you need to find your hours per week and your Success Club per month goal. I want you to post that into Team Destiny under wherever Amy's going to post about commenting, and we're going to find you a Success Club partner. You're going to talk to that person probably daily. Get on a text message chain with them and talk to them every single day. Okay, you need to find someone that you're comfortable with, somebody that has similar goals, because if it weren't for Amy, I would never be where I am. Not just because she is my sponsor coach, but not just because that, but we literally talk to each other every single day. And when we don't, she cries, and I can't help that. But I'm just kidding. But if we don't talk every day, then we know something's off. Like, what's off? Something's going on. Why didn't I get a call from Amy yet? Where is she?
I'm very needy. I know. I'm very needy.
And I need to be pushed, because if I'm not like in it, then I'm like, let me go buy a puppy dog. So we need accountability partners. We all do, for all different kinds of reasons. And that's okay. Whatever your reason is, we all have different personalities. That's okay. Amy says she's needy. I can be pushy. It actually works really well together. So you got to find that success partner, somebody that's going to drive you, and somebody that you can listen to and accept and love and support. So that's what we want to help you find. Okay.
Ashley.
Yeah.
Personal development books.
Yes, got them right here.
I would like to go over the month of January about when our challenge groups are, Hammer and Chisel, Coach Sneak Peek.
And Super Saturday.
And Super Saturday. And then that's it.
Okay, so let's go over this real quick and stay tuned. In about 3 minutes, we're going to talk to you about upcoming events that you need to know about. Do not miss it. Do not get off of this call without learning this. I'm not kidding you. Do not go anywhere. I will hunt you down. Okay, so.
Told you she's pushy.
Okay, so I can't make my screen bigger. I don't know why, but oh well. Spotlight video. Maybe that's it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so. Guys, there's so many personal development books that I can tell you about, but I'm just going to stick with a couple few. And if you don't feel like this resonates with you, then talk to your coach about a different one. But one of the very first ones, if you have not read it yet, is called The Slight Edge. Have anybody here already read this book? I don't see anybody saying they did. The Slight Edge, other than Amy, The Slight Edge is all about consistency and making little steps to create big results. This is really, really good book because you're going to learn a lot. You're going to understand that, you know what? I can be a superstar 15 diamond. I'm not any different from the other people. It's just those little steps they've made day in and day out. Okay? So this is a really good book to read. It's called The Slight Edge, and it's by Jeff Olson. So write that down. These are all on Amazon, super easy to buy. Another tip for you, if you never bought anything off of eBay, they have really cheap prices of books, really cheap. They might not be prime, but they're still cheaper sometimes than Amazon. So The Slight Edge. Okay, next. This book is called Go for No, and these are all very small books, so it takes like a week to read. This one would take you probably like 2 days to read, or if you have an hour, you'd probably breeze through it in an hour. It's called Go for No. It says yes is the destination, no is how you get there. So basically it talks about hitting your goals and it actually helps you a lot with not having a roller coaster emotional journey throughout your journey as a coach, because sometimes in dealing with people, you'll get all kinds of personalities. You'll get people saying no. And as a person who has emotions and who loves others and wants to help others, just one person saying, oh, honey, this month isn't right for me, can make you feel like crushed. Like you feel like they didn't just say, oh, honey, it's just not right for me this month. You're like, they said no and hate me. Like that's not that's not what they said, but since we're emotional and we just want to make people happy, sometimes that's how it feels. So this book will help you with also that emotional roller coaster, and it also will help you understand that if you focus on the no's, the yeses will come. So it's a really, really good book, and it's a very short. And it's written by Richard Fenton, Fenton, and Andrea Waltz. So that's another really, really good one. Go for No. All right. I'm only going to tell you about 2 more. This one is called The Miracle Morning. Now, I personally absolutely loved this book, and it helped me understand why getting up early in the morning to get things done is important. It can be, if you go he gives you like a whole breakdown of what you should do in the morning. And personally, I do my morning a little different. And he even says it in there, you can make this what you want, but this is how I work. And he was another person kind of like myself who hated waking up early. And when I tell you now, you probably won't believe me because I wake up every morning to work out at like 5:10. But it wasn't like that. I literally, a little over a year ago, I used to let the kids wake me up all the time, and my husband couldn't stand it because I literally would wake up right before they go to school. They made their own lunches. I never had anything to do with them in the morning, and they just went, and I was like, oh, I'm awake. Thanks for waking me up. Goodbye. It's not like that anymore. And it took me a long time to get over being like that. It took me a long time to get into the habit of waking up early, but it has changed my life to the umpteenth degree, waking up early. And this book will help you with all kinds of tricks and tips and things to do first thing in the morning before everybody else wakes up. It's really awesome. It's called The Miracle Morning. It's written by Hal Elrod. And a little note, I used to sell Cutco with him. Woo woo. Okay, next. This is called, and this is the last one I'm going to tell you about. It's called How I Raised Myself from failure to success in selling. Okay, I know that we talk about, yes, we're not in sales, we're sharing our story and we're helping people, and that is true. But this is good for just talking to your husband and talking to him about what you want to do for the week. Okay, this is a really, 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 really good book. My husband swears by this book because he is a personality type that just likes to make others happy. So, and it's weird because he's in sales, so nobody would have ever thought he was in sales, like would have guessed, oh, Jesse's going to be in sales. But if it weren't for reading this book when he first started, he would have never made it. It really just talks to you about how to talk to other people, just how to talk to them, really, and how to get your point across and how to help them get like a win-win situation between the two of you. It's really an awesome, awesome, awesome book. And if you ever deal with people, ever in your life, this is a really good book to read. And if you're married, by the way, you're dealing with people. And if you have children, you're dealing with people. And if you work, you're dealing with people. So I guess this is for everybody. It says How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success in Selling, and it's by Frank Bettger. Okay. If you need any other suggestions, let me know, but that's a really good start. And these are all very small. You can tell, like, they're short books. They're quick reads. They're easy to comprehend, easy to understand. By the way, I hated reading in high school and college. Never even did it. How bad is that? Always watched the movie, hated reading, and now I love to read. And it's all because I learned that these books actually changed my life.
I'm going to add one more book to that because
Yeah, go ahead.
it's The Compound Effect.
Mm-hmm.
You all should already have that.
Yeah, the compound effect, guys, you can actually choose. I would suggest choosing between the compound effect and the slight edge and making it your first book. They're very similar. They have a similar theme going across them. And so, I kind of find them a little interchangeable. What about you, Amy?
Yeah, absolutely.
So the slight edge.
I did The Compound Effect.
Mm-hmm.
And I did The Slight Edge eventually down the road. But my very first one was The Compound Effect. And it not only helped me with the business, it also helped me with my nutrition and my health, because I learned that stupid cookie is not going to do anything to my butt tonight. But if I eat that cookie every single day, it's going to make my butt so much bigger after a few months. Oh. Stop eating that cookie. Okay, go ahead.
So Amy's going to tell us all about the events coming up, which are super important. So stay tuned, write this all down. It's really important. I swear to you, you need to be there. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, I don't have my calendar in front of me because I'm at somebody else's house right now because my internet stinks.
Well, Super Saturday is the very first thing that you should talk about, and it's November 9th. So,
No.
January 9th.
January 9th is Super Saturday. This is like our mini coach summit. This is a huge, huge event that you do not want to miss. Not only is it to build team culture between all of us awesome ladies, I want to meet you. I want to meet you in person and hug you, and that sounds weird, but I'm a hugger. I want to meet you, okay? I want to spend time with you. I want to go through training with you. I want to work out with you. I want to drink Shakeology with you. It is such a team-building culture, and it's awesome. So don't miss it just for that. But yes, the training is going to be off the hook this year, and all the coaches around the Lehigh Valley come together, and it's just like one big party. And it's January, and we all have goals, and we're all excited, and we're all hyped up. So it is going to be off the hook. So if you have one firecracker, it's like, oh, wow, pretty. But if you have like 100 firecrackers in one room, watch out, right? It's going to be like grand finale. It's going to be so much fun. Don't miss it. And we need all hands on deck. Like, seriously, like Crystal, and like you can come and help make Shakeology, help sign people in, help move chairs for the workout. Like, we need your help because our team is one of the teams hosting it. Like, Team Destiny is a host of this super uber huge event. So I need all hands on deck helping us. Also, January 4th is our kickoff for the Hammer and Chisel group. Anybody in Team Destiny can join this group. Any of your challengers can join this group. It's one big, huge group. We are all starting on January the 4th. What else? When's our sneak peek, Ashley? Do you have that in front of us? I actually think it's the week of the 21st. Can you guys help me out? I don't have a calendar in front of me. The week of the 21st, what is that Monday?
18th.
Okay, so the coach sneak peek is starting January 18th, and it goes that whole entire week, right?
It's either the 18th or the 25th. I think it was the 18th.
I'm pretty sure it was, because we're having the live chat on Wednesday, the 20th, and I'm leaving for California the 21st.
Yes, so 18th.
Okay, so it is the week of the 18th is the coach sneak peek. So this is when you want to be looking at that list of possible coaches and saying, you know what, start chatting with them, letting them know, like, hey, do you want to be a part of this sneak peek? There's nothing that you have to do. You just sit in here, watch videos. It teaches you all about the ins and outs of a Beachbody coach, and then you can decide if it's right for you. So it's that easy. Invite them to that. That is January the 18th. And I think that's it. And I want to let you guys go because it's getting late, and I hate when people hold me up when I get to my family. Any questions about your goals, guys? I'm not in a hurry. I just don't want to keep you guys hung up. I'm here to answer questions. Any questions? No?
Hey, hi.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Lynn,
Hi.
Lynn, you have a question?
Yeah. Hi. I have a